First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for coming. The first thing I wanted to share to my sister, because I'm piggyback off my uncle. I'm proud of you, Keisha. Like, you're great. Like, when I look at you, I really see God for real.
Yeah. Right.
And I just want to share something that Daddy shared with me for you. So one day we was talking, and you know, Daddy, he rarely get emotional. Yeah. And he started crying, and he said, "Step." He said, "I'm laying up in the bed. I can't walk. I can't see. But the love your sister give me, this is the happiest I've been in my life."
Wow.
And I just felt like that was so powerful, because that's real love. That don't got nothing to do with material. It don't got nothing to do with expectation. He was like, "Man, I feel like I wasn't there for y'all when y'all was young, and for your sister." And he said, me and my brother and his grandkids, he was like, for the love he got from us, he said it's the happiest he ever been.
Wow.
That's a big statement for you to be blind, can't move. Daddy was real special, and if I had to pick two words that I have to associate with my father, it have to be God, because all conversations I had led to God. We could be talking about football, somehow we talking about God. You know, and truth. I tell people all the time, I think my father was the truest, forget him being my father, I think he was the truest man I ever met. I don't remember no time in life he sugarcoated anything. If I was wrong, he was going to tell me about it. One of his main things he would tell me, I vent to him all the time. He know what we doing. Shout out to the BluntRap team, my man Skip, my man Keegan. So I vent to him all the time about the movement and the frustrations with different people in relationships. And my father's so great, he'd never dwell on them. He'd say things like, "Step, you gotta see the part you played in things." You know, and that helped me be a better man, just taking accountability. You know what I mean? My father helped me do that, because sometimes we just naturally selfish. We always think it's because of somebody else. Nah, Pops helped me really see who I am. And because of him, man, my only mission in life is to try to uplift people and make it to heaven. Anybody that know me, that's the mission. And that comes from Pops, you know. So the first day I found out, of course I got that emotion out. I knew I was on my way to the hospital. I didn't want Keisha and my family to see me like that. So I had to get the cries out in the car, and then it started to change. I was like, nah, I could see Daddy telling me right now, "Man, don't be crying, man. You gotta be strong. I'm with God, man. You over here crying. You gotta be strong for your mother and your sister." So me hearing this voice, and me having the pleasure for 10 years to just walk in his room, getting wisdom and game every day about life. I'm talking about, I thought I had a cheat code. I could literally go in Pop's room and it's just wisdom. I just want to tell my father, I love you. The great Keith Byrd, a.k.a. BluntRap Byrd, you taught me a lot. You the realest person I ever met. You love your family. You always talk to me about your siblings. You told me about the time that Uncle Gurry called y'all and lose the 2-on-2 basketball. My father would never let me say nothing. We can't speak bad about my mother, which I don't have nothing bad to say, but he'll make sure. My father told me, he said, "I love your mother, because when I was on drugs, this, that, and the third, your mother never took his kids away from me." So I want to tell you that, Mom. He always said, "I love her," and that one of the greatest people I ever met. Because she said, he always talked about when y'all got into it, and you was like, "Just leave." But he always say that she had told him, "Whatever you do, don't leave them kids alone." And I remember as young, even though Pops wasn't physically around sometimes when we was young, he always called us. And Keisha, you remember, he'd get on us if we was disrespecting Mom. He'd tell us, you know, he cuss a lot sometimes. I ain't effing with y'all if y'all don't respect y'all mother. And that stood with me, you know what I'm saying? He's just great. I ain't gonna take up all the time talking, but man, I love Pops, man. Like, that's my best friend in life. Everybody know that. I shared him with the world. And one last thing, it hit me when I was seeing all the people that was reaching out to me about Pops that never met him, but they heard his material. Because what I would do was I'd go in the room, we'd talk about life, and Pops would be giving me so much juice, I won't put the camera on him. And he'd be like, oh, no, man, don't put no camera on me. And I'd be like, Dad, people need to hear this. And Pops so wise, he was like, you think God need me to get his message out? God don't need me to get, I'm going to get, his word going to get out there. And Pops so wise, it's people that responded, that heard this material, because I would sneak record them and make it material. And it's people that BluntRap Byrd has affected that he's never even met. So that's just confirmation. God got his word out there. He didn't want the camera on him because he wasn't doing it for that. You know what I'm saying? He was just being a great man, telling his son, do all you got to do to get to heaven. Because he used to tell me, if there's only one spot left and it's me and you, I'm knocking you out. That's real. So all of us, we got to continue to seek righteousness. That's what he used to tell me about my Aunt Janice. I love my Aunt Janice because I heard my dad could talk to anybody. Aunt Janice is the only person in life that I've never heard him get loud with or anything. So I love you, Aunt Janice. When I see you, I see Pops. I just love my family. Uncle Gary, I be seeing what you be texting me. Sometimes I be driving, so I can't respond. But I be seeing you always texting me about God. Our family is built around God, nothing else. So my only message to everybody, continue to seek righteousness, seek the Most High, do the best that we can to be righteous, even though it's not easy to. That's his message, that's my message.
Thank you, Dad.